Part 3 to me, synchronistically going to the Bible and all this crazy shit. And if you haven't seen the other videos, this isn't going to make sense. You have to go watch them because I don't feel like explaining it. I'm just going to pick up where I left off. Okay, so this is the next part of the parable of the sower I've been talking about. Listen then to what the parable of the sower means. Are you guys ready for this shit? When anyone hears the message about the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one comes and snatches away what was sown in their heart. That's what I've been saying. They've been sucking the fun out of our realities. This is what narcissism does. It sucks the fun out of our realities. It sucks our magic out of our realities. JK Ultra wants to completely be done with all my channels. Soul Age, Starseeds, Alien. Well, she's still doing a little bit UFO disclosure shit, but you know, like Open Contact, like a bunch of stuff she dismissed. Gia Prism came on here and said, nope, medbeds are delusional. You know, you're escaping this reality. You're not grounded in it. You know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so she's both of them. Fun suckers. Same with Alex Reed's Tarot. Going back into Christianity. Christianity is wrong. It is a system. Religion is a system of the systems of oppression. So we do have to get out of that. The government is a system of oppression. So we do have to get out of that. Those kinds of things, okay? So that's literally what I've been saying. So I'm like, this is why I was like so fucking like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on in my life? Because I'm like, I'm literally speaking the same shit that Jesus is. That's one of my codes is the exact words that he uses. I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking insane. Okay, but wait, it gets better, guys. Just wait, it gets better. Okay. This is the seed sown along the path. The seed falling on rocky grounds refers to someone who hears with the word at once, receives it with joy. But since they have no root, they last only a short time. It is predicted in the Bible what I have been talking about. These 3-4 women who have bigger platforms, who are shallow, who do not have pain, who do not have understanding, do not hold deeper truths. But they came first. I've been saying this. So that's why I'm like, when I read this last night, I was like, my mouth was on the fucking floor. I'm like, that's what I've been fucking saying. Is that I've seen, like, the patterns that I'm recognizing is in the fucking Bible, word for word from Jesus and fucking self. I'm like, this is literally insane, guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, it's crazy. When trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away. This is the actual word too, guys. That's what I'm saying. I can use the actual Bible to prove my fucking point. I'm like dying. Me with my Christ codes lately. You know, I've been all in the ass crack of all the Christ codes that the Lord has bestowed upon me. And I'm like, this is the craziest. This is the craziest shit that's even happened. And I haven't even gotten to this part yet. Okay, wait. All right. The seed falling among the thorns refers to someone who hears the word, but worries of this life and the deceitfulness of wealth choke the word, making it unfruitful. That is my father. That's my father. That's my entire issue with him. He's narcissistically denied me my entire reality over money. Money has been his, like, he worships it. You know, he's convinced himself that he worships God and Jesus because he's like an organ player and he goes to church, like, you know, once a week, and he plays the organ and all this shit. So he's convinced himself he's a good Christian, but all he's done my entire life is weaponize money against me and financially abuse me and our entire family, and like use the fact that he has to pay for us as like, and then he's like super rude about shit, and he'll just like randomly be like, I'm not gonna pay for that, even though he knows like I don't have money. He's done this since I was like 13, when I like didn't have fucking money. Like, it's been insanity with his ass with fucking money. So I'm like, what are the fucking odds that they put that in there? But the seed falling on good soil refers to someone who hears the word, understands it. This is the one who produces a crop yielding 30 times what was sown. That's what I've been telling you guys. We're staying aligned. We're staying coherent. We're going to get God's miracles and blessings. Like, he's going to make us leaders of new earth. That's what our crop is. You know, we've been sowing all these seeds. And then, oh my God, I literally talk about seeds. That's what I've been saying to describe these women, is that they are sowing seeds of doubt into our beautiful gardens. And then I go see the parable, and then God's like, open the Bible, Lauren. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, God, what the fuck you want me to do? And it's the parable of the fucking sower, which is about seeds, star seeds, in the exact situation that I'm going through right now. That's how synchronistic my life is. That's what these bitches be doing to me, okay? And then I have to even talk about the seated transmission movies that I watched in this time. This is gonna be forever. This is gonna take me forever to get through. All right, we're gonna go to the next book. This is like fast. Okay, so then, you know, they make me open this book, right? So I read that and I'm like dying. I'm like, oh my God, I have to come tell you guys. This is the craziest shit, because I literally say word for word what the fucking guy says. I'm like, oh, this is crazy shit. Okay, so then I open this one, okay? And this one, I can't tell you what chapter it is. I'm sure I could look it up, but the way this guy wrote it, like, it doesn't have, like, the chapters in it. It's not like Matthew 14. It just, like, literally quotes, like, Jesus, okay? So I opened the page to 95, which, by the way, is the year of my birth. The year of my birth is 1995. Okay, anyway, this is what it says. When, however, his brothers had gone up to the feast, he himself also went up, not openly, but secretly, which has been me. I've been having to secretly, you know, hide away from my psychotic family with this shit, you know, because they think I'm a nut job and whatever else, and plus it completely deconstructs their religion. The Judeans were looking for him at the feast and saying, "Where is he?" And there was considerable discussion about him among the crowds. Some said, "He is a good man," while others said, "No, on the contrary, he misleads people." That's exactly what's happening to me right now. That's literally what Gia Prism came out and said, that we don't know what we're talking about, right? And then I have my beautiful followers here who are like, no, Lauren, you know exactly what you're talking about. And this is talking about Jesus, by the way, because this is like the life of Jesus. So I'm like dying. I'm like, oh my God, what are the odds? This thing's talking about this shit. This thing's talking about this shit. Okay. Still, no one spoke openly of him for fear of the Judean rulers. Okay. When the feast was already half over, Jesus went up into the temple area and began to teach. The Judeans were shocked and remarked, "How does he know the scripture without having studied?" Jesus answered them, "My teaching is not my own, but is from the one who sent me. Whoever chooses to do his will shall know whether my teaching is from God or whether I speak on my own." That's literally me, guys. That is me. This ain't my shit. These ain't my fucking messages. It comes from God. It literally comes from who I'm channeling with, the aliens and God. So I'm like, what the fuck? This shit is insane. This is literally describing me. And how, you know, they can't recognize that I'm speaking the truth, and how I'm trying to tell people I got the fucking truth, bro. And now I'm like beyond a shadow. You know, I keep saying I'm beyond a shadow of a doubt, but now I'm like really fucking anchored in. Whoever speaks on his own seeks his own glory, but whoever seeks the glory of the one who sent him is truthful, and there is no deceit in him. You guys don't channel with God. That's the difference between me and other psychics right now. They do not channel with God. I do, and I have since the beginning. I know I carry truth. I know I'm a huge chunk of Jesus now. I know. So I'm like, guys, I am the way, the truth, and the light type of shit. But only for cohering yourself out of the systems of oppression. Joe Dispenza has the body healing shit. He's that Jesus, you know. So if you have body issues, go to Joe Dispenza. Start meditating. And I'm dead fucking serious. If you have body ailment issues, start eating whole foods and go listen to Joe Dispenza. Okay, anyway. Listen to this, okay? Did not Moses give you the law? Yet none of you keeps the law. Why are you trying to kill me? The crowd answered, "You are possessed. Who is trying to kill you?" Sarah called me fucking paranoid. And she's like, who's trying to talk about you, Lauren? Gia's not trying to talk about you. You're wrong for that assumption. I'm like, no, I'm fucking not. I know she fucking reposted my med shit. Fucking calling me fucking nuts and shit, you fucking psychos. I have it in the fucking Bible. So I'm like, what are the odds that they lead me to this exact fucking page where it's also talking about the exact situation I'm going through? I'm like, this shit is getting fucking wild. Okay, that's it. That was it. And I have to go into this now. So now I have to go to this, but this has nothing to do with that. Isn't that insane, guys? I'm like, my jaw was on the fucking floor. I'm like, I'm literally, that's what this talks about. How do you know the word without studying it? How do I know this shit without studying it. But I have studied it my entire life. I've studied narcissism my entire life. I've studied fucking denial my entire life. I've studied the lack of accountability my entire life. That's all it takes. It's just accountability. Accountability to the fucking word of God, which is don't be a fucking cunt ass bitch and fucking get along with everybody. You fucking hoe. Stop fucking dismissing fucking people's reality and thinking you know the best when there's somebody here who can prove it. Oh my God, it's insane. All right, I gotta go to a part whatever I'm on now.